All right, so welcome to module 3 of this affiliate marketing course. Okay, so if there's any module that I can tell you that is more important, it's this one, okay? Regardless of all the strategies that we're going to do, mindset is number one. Now, before you skip over and think, well, I'm not really into mindset, don't really care about mindset, I just want to go and earn the money, okay? That is where most people fail, okay? And I'll tell you this every single time. One of the things that we do, if you look at the stats with internet marketing, if you look at the stats with kind of business generally, you'll know that 95% of people don't really succeed at the business, okay? And it's because most people are not prepared to put the work in, okay? And I don't mean to say that in a patronizing sense, but here are the stats in relation to it. So, number one, when you have a brand new business, a brand new online business, you're talking and connecting with a target market, okay? And in order to be successful, or in order to get sales from those people, you need to be known, liked, and trusted, okay? And it takes a bit of time to get to be known, liked, and trusted. In fact, the time it takes usually is anywhere from 30 days to 180 days for people to kind of warm up to you. And you know what it's like when you're on social media and maybe you're doing videos on YouTube and you're starting to do like my case study, for example, okay, with my lead gen. I started with a case study and, maybe 3 or 4 days goes by and maybe you'll have a sale, okay? Or maybe somebody will like a post, okay? A few more days goes by, somebody might like a post. But, sometimes when you're first getting started, you'll put content out there and you'll get crickets, you'll get nothing, okay? And it knocks your confidence. But what you've got to think about is it takes your audience time to warm up. And most people, when they put content out there, if they don't get the feedback that they're looking for, they will last around 2.8 months. Let's say an average of 3 months before they go, do you know what, I've had enough of this. It's not working. And yet it takes your audience, on average, about 3 months, maybe a bit longer, to warm up, to start liking posts, to start commenting, and for them to have the confidence in you to do business. And that is the way it works. It's the way it's always worked. And this is why there's very few people, not very few, but there's probably some people online that will make some decent money, and some people will make really great money depending on their consistency and their tenacity. And the first thing you really need to do is to set your stall out. And this is why I always say, whatever you do online, give it 12 months, regardless of what happens. And in that 12 months, develop a system. And that's what you're going to learn in this course. You're going to learn the actual framework of what to do. There's no doubts about when I get in the office, what do I do? This is what you do. It's a proven framework that you can do. It's like a step-by-step, paint by numbers. It's not straightforward. Okay, I'm not going to tell you it's so straightforward and simple, but it is, what's the word? It's not difficult. All right. If you've got that vision, and this is what I would say, get your vision together. Understand what you want to achieve from this. Okay. Remember, I've already set that stall out for you. 12 months, $100,000. And yes, it is achievable if you put the effort in, if you put the work in, and if you follow the framework. So that is what I see every single day. I see people starting online businesses. I see them making the progress. I can see the progress and I can see them improving, but they can't see it for themselves. So people have so many doubts. So the confidence is not. And what I would say is just be bloody minded enough to go, you know what, I'm just going to do this. For once and for all, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do exactly what John says. I know I'm getting to that 2 and 3 month time frame, and maybe I've got some subscribers, but maybe I haven't got any sales yet. But it doesn't really matter because this is the path. Let me give you one example of the story. Okay, I showed you HBA. Okay, so by now you want to be clicking on that link in the description and getting yourself the $25 business. Mike is one of the co-owners of HBA. HBA have now paid out $5 million in commissions to their affiliates. They've been online since 2016. And the ethos that they have developed within their community is something that is extremely rare. Okay. And let me tell you, 2016, we're now 2024. That's like a lifetime online business, so They're doing extremely well. They're doing everything right. But Mike is a multiple seven-figure earner online. And what he did, he set his stall out to get out of debt. Okay, he was sick and tired of putting his card in the machine to pay for groceries and getting rejected. Okay, that kind of humiliation that nobody wants to go through. So he said, right, you know what? I'm going to do his business regardless. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of being skint. Okay, and he's an ex-military man. Okay, and he just said, right, that's it. I'm going to do it. And he did a video every single day. His strategy was video. So I'm going to show you in this, okay? But I've got the shortcut. So his strategy was a video. He did a video every single day on his YouTube channel without fail for 12 months, okay? Guess what his results were after 12 months? No sales. Yeah, believe you me, he made 0 sales in 12 months, but he went, okay, well, what's the pain of not succeeding with this business quite now is insignificant to the pain and the humiliation of putting my card in the machine at the supermarket and being turned away with a shop full of groceries for the family. I ain't going to do it. And 12 months later, after having no sales, he had a 6-figure business. And that is a genuine story. Mike Hobbs, okay? That is the story. And that is what is available to you right now. The fact is that you just don't know it. And the other thing is that because of the previous programming that we've got in our brains, okay? Go to school, get a job, okay? Don't look at anything else. Don't expect anything else. Don't expect grandeur, okay? Just do this job that you can retire with a silver clock. It's all complete nonsense, okay? You can do whatever you want to do, okay? You just got to do something for long enough to start to rewire and reprogram your subconscious programming, all right? And I say this from experience because I've gone through this process previously, and when I look back at what I was doing previously, it's quite shocking to think how far down the rabbit hole I got in terms of thinking negatively and self-sabotaging my business at pretty much every step when it got to a certain point. So I don't want to do the same thing for you. Now, in addition to that, I also have a facility where if you want some NLP therapy, some NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, that is what got me out of my rabbit hole, out of my tunnel of negative thinking. Reach out to me and I can put you in the right direction because I'm partnered up with somebody who does that extremely effectively. He's a master practitioner and has helped so many people get out of so many things, okay? Things from phobias to clowns, to somebody not being able to eat fish, to me self-sabotaging my business, to not self-sabotaging my business anymore and moving on to where I want to be and where I'm going and where I am now. So that is it. In terms of mindset, whatever you do, really don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't skip anything to do with mindset and really set out your stall for success, okay? And yes, I know I've only just touched on this subject, and this subject is a big subject. It's quite a complex subject because everyone's different and everyone has in some cases, complex issues. And I'm not going to say what most online business owners say, where they say, just get rid of what's holding you back, like a little magic wand. Get rid of what's holding you back and you'll be able to go forward with your business, because it's so naive. It just tells me that people don't really understand the whole process. So if there is something holding you back, by all means, reach out to me and I can put you in touch with the right people. But also, as you're building your business, be mindful of the fact of the things that have held you back in the past, okay? And remember that this is a 12-month process, okay? And there's days where you're going to get up and you're not going to want to do anything, okay? There's days where you get up and you go, I'll do it this afternoon. I'll do it a bit later tonight. Oh, it's too late now. I've got to go to bed. I need my sleep, all that sort of thing. So just get into that process of doing things, be disciplined, and just be mindful of what you're actually doing, okay? It's a good break. This whole online business thing, okay, is really, really exciting. And when I say that we're going to develop, $100,000 in 12 months, okay, using this strategy, it's exciting, okay? But a lot of people at the same time, they think, well, you know what, I don't really think I can do that, okay? the numbers speak for themselves. Anyway, join me on the next module where we're going to be talking more about the strategy, more about what we're going to do in this strategy, and we're just going to start building the business from module 4. We'll see you then. Bye for now.